Good evening, gamers, and welcome to Team Fortress TV. Tonight we are covering the intermediate semi-finals for Season 28 of Oz Fortress AU games. Who would have thunk it? My name is Snazzy, and with me tonight I have Jack backwards.
Hello.
Hello. We're going to race through these rosters real quick. I might let Jack talk about those ones as quick as possible because it looks like they're about ready to go. Take it away, baby. Who's playing for... so the teams in this one are What's Our Name and the Dark Side. And Dark Side looking like they're playing with Laz and Toka on Scout. And then Time and Andy Roo on Soldier. Kiko? Who is that?
That's Morph.
Ah, it's Morph. Long time no see. Morph on Demo, and then Roymond on the Medicinal Man class. And do you want to run me through What's Our Name?
So we've got... Both teams have very high DM scouts, but... it's good. Like, this map's going to be very scout dependent, so... It's hard to call. Both team scouts are very strong.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, they've got Susu and Bill. Is that his actual alias? On Scout on that side? I'm not sure. And then they've got Raylan and Scandal on Soldier. Bitler on Demo. That guy's definitely one to keep an eye on. And Tal on Medic. But yeah, so the maps for this one, let me just tab out real quick. The What's Our Name picked this map, Viaduct. Darkside picked Sunshine, and then What's Our Name picked Metalworks. Now this is a battle for the opportunity to come first place. This is like a third place match in a way. So whoever loses this is coming third, and whoever wins can go to the grand finals. So it's do or die in a way, you know?
I think we might see quite a bit of sniper as well here.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be surprised.
From their soldiers, I think, because they have Time and they have Scandalous. Both pretty competent snipers.
Competence on way of putting it, man. But yeah, going into this first map, I mean, What's Our Name did pick this one. That's the red team for those of you watching at home. And we'll have to see how they really want to play this one. I don't know. I haven't really kept an eye on how teams have been playing specific maps over the course of this season. I believe these guys play fairly aggressive, both of these teams, but it looks like we are going live.
Both teams do play quite aggressively.
Yeah. So, first one's coming on. Any prediction? Go on.
Let's see what their demos do first before I put any predictions down.
Speaking of demos, both demos getting here a little bit early. Bitler actually getting a little bit of damage off onto Morph. Nice enough. Both teams just sort of posturing towards each other. Nothing really happening. Huge bomb coming out. The soldier does get in behind. Oh, they're mincing. Time jumped in. Andy Roo came in trying to return the frags. Tal did go down on the tail end of that. Roman managing to get away by the skin of his fucking teeth, man. And that's the first mid. You got any thoughts on that one? What do you reckon now?
I don't know, looks like they're just... I don't know what's going on. They're all over the place, red team.
So they have got this this soldier in the form of Scandalous, I believe, who is floating, ready to frag a gamer at grass. I think he's going to take Andy Roo with him. He's coming in behind him now. But with this massive Uberad on the side of Roman, I mean, I can imagine that this is probably going to go a very specific kind of way. Roman does eat a pipe, Scandals onto him, gets the frag. So, with that frag coming through, looks like What's Our Name are happy to just play like real safe here. They are actually getting four-man sacked. And four-man frags, you know what I mean? They're just taking players out left, right, and center. I'm interested if they want to try a forward hold here. What do you reckon? Because, I mean, with full Uber here, there's, like, no excuse, really, not to. Bitler is really low on Cliff, though. He does actually go down to more, and that's going to break that forward hold nice and quick. They lose another player. Bill actually going down right at the tail end of that fallout there. I'm wondering if they want to take this Uber in, because they're running out of ad, and then if they don't make a decision soonish, they're going to end up forced or dropping anyway. Looks like they're just sort of taking their time with it. Roman's on 60% though, so they can't afford to waste too much time here.
Sorry, I've had some internet problems.
That's alright. They've taken the Uber straight through. They have managed to get themselves under cliff. Not really securing any frags for it though. It looks like they're only going to take the point. Andy Roo and Scandalous trading on the tail end of that Uber. Laz going down as he tries to push in off concrete. Susu dying there as well, getting a little bit too aggressive. Roman does end up getting forced by Bill.
Very early.
Yeah.
This is a very bad Uber from blue team.
But that said, with really only Tal and Bittler up...
They do get the point though.
Yeah, they do actually manage to secure this point. They clean up Bill behind, and now they've gotten that cap. So how are you feeling about the way that you guys are playing so far?
Well, I missed a lot of that fight because I lagged out, but...
In that case, I'll just say that I'm feeling like we're seeing some good games. It looks like these teams are fairly evenly matched, and there's a lot of fighting going back and forth.
Yeah, I feel like this game could go either way.
For sure. So huge Uber ad on the side of Roymond here, and they have got a forward hold going. Do you reckon this is a 4-man sort of time, or...?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, here it goes.
Tal's actually out, though. Roy going down. Scandal. Scandal taking him out with 98% Uber. That's got to be crushing.
Yeah, pretty unlucky. Getting caught in a little room.
Yeah, he does get caught.
And the rest of the
just
team just gets cleaned up here.
Yeah. So with that one, it looks like they are going to be able to take that point more or less for free. I mean, there's nothing that the dark side can really do to stop that one. Darkside should mention, just by the way, for any viewers who aren't aware, down their star player in the form of Oz, who did get banned earlier in this season. So with 60 seconds left and a huge Uber out on the side of Tau, it looks like this is a 4-man maybe. Andy Roo coming through,
Another 4-man,
Morph coming through.
Getting the force
does
though.
come out. Not going to be able to do very much with that though, so if you were the dark side, how would you play this here? Are you just going to take that Uber out and just hope to secure that point and hold it? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, mate?
Let's have to see what this Uber's like from blue. Hope they can get some kills here, and they got to go quickly, running out of time. Early pick. It's not looking good. Low health as well on blue team.
Oh, and they drop time right at the start of the Uber. The Uber is not looking great for them. They really don't secure anything with it. They have managed to get to the cap, and they're going to be able to cap that one. But Tal's actually coming back in. Not enough Uber to do anything. He goes down for his effort, and that might actually spell the end for his team. It is overtime for them. They have a whole minute and a half to cap it. But
there's no reason for him to be so aggressive there.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to be walking out there with only like 60% Uber knowing that you have ad. But I don't know.
I feel like that's not the first time we're going to be seeing that. No, I mean, not the last time.
But this fight's being initiated by the
that
soldier.
One soldier buys heaps of room. It buys them the entire point. Time's on sniper here. And nothing happens.
And that's the first round. I'm
going to watch Morph this middle. He did get kind of shit on last middle.
Yeah, he did a little bit. Bittler was really putting in some work on him. Both demos getting here roughly the same sort of occasion. Stickies are coming out. Nothing really happening as yet.
Morph is getting a lot of damage here, but just no cleanup.
Yeah. And then just playing off the back of that, it looks like they managed to clean up 5 players. Roman going down. Absolutely.
And looking for a forward hold here.
For sure. That was
Interesting
a pretty nice
trap
mid
from
from them, wasn't
See
it?
that trap?
No, I didn't.
Time's
Where
on
is it?
sniper. It's halfway in from like the cliff entrance. It's like on this catwalk. I think Time's about to die to it. Nope. Just a 4-man by the looks of it.
Andy Roo on spy. Oh, he stuffs up the stab. The force does come out in any case. I think time coming around behind there just spooked him a little bit too much. Susu is caught there, just hiding out in front of Spawn.
Oh my god.
Manages to clean up the frag for him.
Oh, he gets picked though. I feel like they can still forward hold this if they wanted to and get the force through.
Absolutely.
But they're going to back up the point and just let players in for free. This Uber could be huge.
They know they're on big Uber disad, so I think giving up there is probably not so bad. Scandal does go down, and the other soldier, Raylan, did jump in, but he doesn't manage to achieve much with it. He does end up going down to Laz. The Uber comes out, and it looks like these guys are going to get caught at the cliffside. Tal going down, Susu going down, and Bittler's probably soon to follow if he doesn't run away. He does. Bill's still in, but I think he's just going to die. Yeah.
That was a good Uber, huge. Lots of kills.
Yeah, and we're seeing another forward hold on the side of the dark side.
Now, Roymond is main calling for this team, so it might be interesting. They might try some weird push, even though they're defending.
You reckon?
I don't know. It's been interesting.
I haven't been privy to Roman's calls for a very long time.
The
Couple
privilege.
of frags coming out.
Roman
managing
goes
to
down
take
as
out
well.
Roy. I mean, if you can tilt the main caller, that's the place you want to be. Time's on cliff. He is fighting Bittler, I think. He gets cleaned up. Bill actually manages to take him out right at the tail end of that one. This is another forward hold. I mean, it's so powerful.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Pyro, but even then, not really.
Yeah. I mean, your only options are sort of
Like,
to
what's that
force
soldier
players
gonna
through.
do?
Yeah. I think this is a 4-man in any case, so they're not upset about
They get
losing players.
force,
They get the
though.
force?
There was no reason to. He was trying to save Raylan, I think, but he just used way too late.
Yeah. And Roymond having 60% here is really good for the dark side.
Yeah, it was a very interesting pop.
I don't think I've ever said that sentence before in my life. I don't think I've ever said that's really good for the dark side. Like ever in my life. They're actually pushing forward here. They're about to have the Uber. They have ended up forcing really early. Kiko jumping in.
And Tal's just out.
They called him Kiko. I had a Japanese teacher in high school named Kiko. She was a lovely, lovely woman. Sorry, just like occurred to me. Thanks, Kiko. You did a good job. I don't remember much of it, but you're a bit of a champion. Tal does have 90% Uber here, and they're actually wandering straight out. They're ready to use this nice and
walked
early.
in free. Lose Scandalous to something though.
Scandal managed to get a lot of ground. He jumped in to sort of give him the room to walk straight in. They use Susu getting dropped. Bittler's up on that rock.
Susu's really their star player with their Ubers as well, so it's really rough losing him.
They haven't managed to achieve many frags. Bill was on Royman, but he does get away with not dying there. We're gonna see Scandal jumping Royman again. Raylan's behind. I'm not sure if they know about him.
Roman's full health though. Here he comes.
Oh, he jumped the wrong side. No.
He's going for the demo.
Taking out the demo here would be a good
owned.
Oh. That was the fattest double midi I think I've seen in a minute.
In a minute.
In a minute.
On product, that's pretty impressive.
A whole minute. I'm telling you, man. So, I think the dark side's got a very solid advantage here. Susu being on Spy, though, I don't know if he's actually been caught out. He has eaten a spam rocket. Does get in.
He's running Cloak and Dagger too, so he's just gonna... With the Ambassador, so he's just gonna sit still for ages trying to do anything. I don't think Spy's the play, ever, on product.
Andy Rue and Scandalous trading in the background. Susu's standing on that barrel. He's in a pretty good spot. He might decloak and go for it soon. Especially knowing that his team has the Uber and they're ready to go.
Here he comes. He just hasn't really done anything though.
He's been seen.
He gets the demo though.
It's a brilliant frag to start off his team's Uber here. They may not even really want to use until they have to. They managed to get a lot of ground for free. Roman only has 60%. They've gotten the cap for it though, so I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to really commit to like a really flashy Uber here, which they're going to have to do. The Uber comes out. Bittler gets a little bit of it. He's staying on the point. Roy going down right on the tail end of that one. He does end up dropping. Big scrappy fight on the point. Morphs is there. He's getting a lot of damage, but he's not managing to secure the frag. And that is a round to what's our name. It's pretty fat. It was pretty fat.
Yeah.
I think they played that last fight there really well.
Yeah, they milked that Uber to the very last second. They knew they just had to run the clock down a few seconds. No reason to use aggressively there. They have to come here.
Coming into this one though, again, both teams sort of posturing at each other. Time getting a really deep jump in. He does end up getting bullied away. Do end up taking out one of the scouts though. Raylan jumping in, getting a lot of damage. Holy dooly. These guys are clumped. Roy and his 2 scouts, the only ones left on their team, ready to frag. It is 2 scouts versus a scout in the demo. They end up taking out that demo, so now it's 2 scouts versus Susu. Tao's in a really bad spot, and he does end up going down. Susu trading for Laz on the tail end of that one. Oh, sorry, not trading. He did end up surviving.
And the scout just doesn't shoot him at all.
He's 10 health. Scandal went in for a bomb, and I do believe he got pumped. Bill getting lol suspended. He's right up on top of that house there, and he does end up getting cleaned up. So that's the first mid, I suppose, of this Koth map, going the way of the dark side. You ever heard the tale of doth Roymond the Wise?
Nope.
Yeah, it's not a story that the intermediate gods would tell you. Raylan going down in the middle of this 4-man. Not much to really report on here. It's not a very effective 4-man. Roman's still got a lot of health. He doesn't get forced.
Though.
Damn.
It's just what's their name need? What's their name? What's the? Oh my god. What's our name? It's such a stupid team name.
Can't really bully them for their poor team names, dude. What's yours?
Terrible. I don't want to talk about it.
Seen a big fat push on the side of what's our name here. They did end up using their Uber, and they have secured the point for it. They got 2 frags, but Roymond has kept his Uber, or his percentage, his advantage. You know what I mean? The story of Darth Roymond. I'm not going to explain this story. Sorry, man. It was long ago. His metachlorian count or whatever was very high when he was playing for Crack Clan. Uber comes out, Roman using forward. It looks like they may actually manage to catch out Talzy.
It's a huge Uber. 4 kills within seconds.
Morph really put in a lot of work there, man. How many of those did he get? 2, 3?
Yeah, he's really their star player.
Yeah. Morph, traditionally underrated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played on a team with him like a while ago, probably 13 or 14
I
or
scrimmed
something.
his team. He's probably low opened.
You're rude as fuck. Looking like a pretty fat push on the side of what's our name here. They do end up getting a frag, which they may be able to convert to a point here. Roman does still have the ad here. This is a pretty ballsy push.
Yeah, just knew they didn't have Uber. Just must
they're doing really well. Roman's
just
down
winning these
very
DM
low.
fights. I think they've realised that they just have a better DM, so they can just walk in when they don't have Uber and win.
Yeah, they've given away 2 players, and they have worse spawns here though. Plus Roman does that, so I don't think they're going to be holding this very long.
It's not much ad though.
Susu wandering in for a 1v1. He's got some nuts, dude. Andy Roo going down very low.
Oh no!
Actually killing himself. The Uber comes out though. Roman using really early with no pressure really on him.
They're just gonna get wiped again by losing players, and they get forced on their spawn.
It's
Time going huge there.
It's about as grim as it can get. Time getting in there and managing to get that force right on the tail end of that is grotty. It's grotty, man. But what can you say, dude? He was an athletic boy in his youth. That's some real dead air there, bro.
Yeah. I've had some issues, alright?
Oh, you got some issues, do you?
Yeah.
Your earlobes.
Yeah.
3 frags coming out.
Let's
Roman
just
and
say
his
that.
team went for a little bit of a push there, and they did end up getting cleaned up for it. Just didn't go their way.
Oh, I just find product quite boring.
Do ya?
It's just get wiped and then the other team gets wiped.
I couldn't tell, bro. Both teams have the Uber here. Susu and his med going forward. They're trying to get some flashes out. I don't think this is really going their way. The post here is pretty bad. They don't have any real high ground. Bitler down very low. He does end up going down. They've lost 3. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh no, Tao goes into house on 9 health. It's one of the worst places you can enter.
Absolutely. So, okay, 30 seconds remaining on the clock. I think this might be the first round going the way of Darkside. I don't want to get everyone's hopes up, but
yeah, I feel like
I
I'm
think
not
the
gonna
Jedi
say,
might
I'm
have
not
lost
even
this
gonna say
time.
their team name. It's just terrible. I'm gonna say red team.
However, coming right off the back of that one, they managed to get 2 frags. What's our name do? And they've managed to cap this point. 2 seconds remaining on the clock for the dark side here.
There's just no confidence on the blue side. They just have Uber ad, don't even want to take the fight at all. They're just gonna back up.
I
Give
think
up the point.
I think they're playing very safe, and I don't think it's a bad thing to do, especially in playoffs, where like,
especially when you're the clock is like that, it's fine.
yeah,
You've got the Uber ad, just keep that. But in general, they've just been giving up the point and giving up heaps of time.
I can definitely see wanting to play safe, but they have managed to get the recap on the point. It's do or die right now for what's our name. Tao, the only player alive. A lot of rockets fired at him, but he does end up not managing to get onto the point, and that's a round to the dark side. It's not a story that the Oz Fortress admins would tell you, but Roman once had a home business.
Probably shouldn't tell this on stream either.
Into this one. A lot of damage coming out. Bitler doing a bit to Roymond, who does end up getting cleaned up by Raylan. Bitler ending up getting killed by Laz on Scout there. Tal's still alive, and I think if you're Morph and his Scout there, you're very desperate to get this frag. Tal's down very low on the point. 60 health. It's kind of isolated as well.
The thing I've noticed on these middles is the blue team scouts just let soldiers go over their heads and ignore them.
I think they're trying
soldiers
to focus on doing some damage, because they always end up at a player disad fairly early. Now, they may have
Like
something
that.
to do, well, yes, may have something to do with the fact that these soldiers getting in and doing so much damage, which is just cleaned up by a sticky or something.
Yeah, they're getting in. They're doing that skip jump off rock on cliff, and they're just getting in. No one's shooting them. They're not getting contested at all. And Morph gets a solo force.
It's incredible, bro. He's fantastic. I wouldn't really call it solo, though. 4 players do die, so I'd probably call that one a 4-man sack.
Yeah, but no one else did anything. So...
Roman using really early? I think a scout behind, Susu behind, managing to get that force out super early. He does end up taking out time as well. That's not good for them here. They still have to cap this point. They have got better spawn.
They're just edging it here. Drive-by
Roman-
rocket from Raylan.
Yeah. Roy and Andy got pumped, man. Raylan's behind. He does end up getting cleaned up by both of the scouts.
He's just wasting time. Like, so much time that... He probably just bought them 30 seconds on the clock because both scouts are chasing. No one's capping. Look.
Yeah, I think he's bought like a full minute at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to be able to repush for like a minute. Andy's in, though. He's getting onto Tal with some strange pathing. Tal, what are you doing on the point there, brother? You ever... You know, like, when you play Skyrim and you go down into like the Thieves Guild, like the sewers there, and then like people just like your companion will just like walk down weird hallways, you just lose them? I kind of feel like that watching a lot of the ways that people are walking Team Fortress. I just don't understand it, man. Scandal getting taken out by Roman. A fat arrow midi. Fat arrow midi. But with full Uber on the side of what's our name here, I'm wondering if they want to take it forward. They do. their scout gets a lion's share of that Uber and doesn't go for Roy, who's on 99%, and gets the Uber. Tal managing to surf himself out was fantastic, that surf, actually. I've just been talking shit, and he's just done one of the best surfs I've ever seen, and gotten cleaned up afterwards, but it was a good surf. Scandal going for a bomb onto Roman, does end up dying. Jack needs to be dragged into the channel, and yeah, we're watching.
I just had everything crash, so this is a perfect cast with no problems.
It's a great card.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. So, it
Can you fill me
basically even Ubers now. Nothing really happened on the tail end of that fight. Roman getting another frag on the Scandal. Oh, he's good, man. He's so good. But they haven't kept the point.
And they get the cap.
Oh, and he's on Tal. Tal's on his own. Isolated again, bro. Who's this pocket scout? I want to yell at him on stream.
Susu.
Susu, buddy. Take your head, pull it in.
He's going behind. He's in.
He's on Roy.
Nothing. Beef in the jump.
that was a big beef in the jump.
He missed the pack as well.
So Tal's got his players up now, but with this mad forward hold, I doubt
they got 2
much
minutes
is going to be able to be done. Yeah. I suppose they can afford to just do a 4-man, get
they
their
could do
Uber,
it like
and then
3
walk
times.
out. Yeah. Maybe twice. Let's be... We'll give him some room for doubt.
Well, 4 people. Roman used super early. 100 health, and he's used. No one was on him.
It's the stream effect, bro.
He doesn't want to drop on stream.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you for a fact.
They're getting forced though.
Yeah.
They could just walk in with player at this point. No scouts on product. What are you gonna do?
It's dangerous. The scouts do come up because they've got a pretty good spawn. And the Raylan soldier is just up. Now Scandal's up and onto that rock, taking a lot of ground. The Uber is not being used yet. They may actually use here. They have got a fat solo on their scouts. And they're cleaning up gamers behind. Andy Brew
Yeah, they
down.
played that really well.
Roy's going to get pumped, surely. Raylan, get in there, baby! Oh, you weakling. You absolute weakling. I can say that because we're friends, alright? Oh! So, we've got a big fight on the point. It's scrappy as hell. Roy's the last one alive. Laz only just spawning. He's running up to the point. The overtime is not enough. And that is 3 rounds to the way of What's Our Name. And that's the first map, mate. That's the first map to the way of What's Our Name. You ever think about that? Maps?
What are you smoking?
It's just sometimes I think about it. We're going to have a little bit of an issue getting the logs up. Just give us a minute, gang. We're working on it. We're working on it.
I'm going to have a peek at these 2.
Yeah, I'm having a quick peek. Why don't you run me through these logs, yeah? You've got a better eye for this sort of thing than I do.
Yeah, I'm a statistical player.
You certainly are one of the most statistic players I've ever met. Go on, tell me about these logs. Who got the most damage? What happened?
Looks like a standard product log. Top frags on the scout. Huge damage from the scouts as well. Actually, a soldier up there too. Soldier 3rd place damage. That's unusual on product. I guess that would be from all the forward holding. Demo's doing a lot of work. Bitler actually getting 400 plus DPM.
He was almost in the 420 DPM club, but
yeah,
he didn't.
Not worthy. And then everyone else below, like Susu, is kind of just, or Large Child is kind of just, playing the flank and on product where you just die.
Yeah, pretty good representation from like everyone in the server though. Like I know Via is a fairly like frenetic map, shall I say, but no DPM under 200.
Except for the
clean.
2 players at the bottom, they kind of blow.
No, but they're medics, bro. They're medics, and Roy got 3 kills, which is pretty.
Oh.
Eesh.
Red team sinking a lot more heals into their demo than blue.
Oh, I mean, he did a lot more work.
Yeah, he did. You're right.
Almost 100 DPM more.
Royman got more healing out though, so the heals actually are very similar. 500 heals different on the demo, but the percentage is quite a big difference.
I feel like Roy could have like prioritized his scouts a little bit more, maybe.
Yeah, there's 15% bottom healing a scout on product.
Yeah, not by much. Like Time only got 16, and the difference is literally like 179 health or something like that.
But I felt like a lot of the times, Tokka was just eating that beam, and Laz was just ignored.
Actually, Air Flaming bringing up something that I had forgotten. And it does play like on me.
I thought that was me.
Oh no! Oh no!
Would you like to repeat that sentence?
I wouldn't.
All right, let's predictions for this map. I'm gonna say, what's our name? Very strong soldiers. They seem to play like more of a double roamer on this map. Seems to be quite effective playing against them previously.
How am I now? Am I alright?
Yeah, you're right now.
That's what I get for opening up the bomb app.
What's the weather like tomorrow?
Oh, it's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm enjoying the rain at the minute.
Would you like to do a weather report?
No, I don't want to do the weather report.
So 13 degrees in Brisbane today.
Tomorrow we've
high
got
of 24.
north-northeasterly gaze. Sunshine. This was Darkside's pick, so I'm gonna put it their way. I reckon it'll be like 4-2 or something. I reckon it'll go the full distance.
What's our name? Although with Morph on demo, we'll have to see like Morph and Tokka in the combo just DM fight everything.
Pretty fat combo. And actually Morph getting there really early, getting a lot of damage on a Bitler.
Bitler's on 30 health.
Fuck all. But they have better control of that high ground, I feel. Both teams taking their respective Tetris. Time getting to jump right up onto the bell tower.
Both soldiers just in for blue.
Damn, dude, he's right onto Bitler, getting not punished for it. He does end up getting cleaned up. Both of the soldiers down for the side of the dark side now. Susu, the only gamer down on his team's side. Laz and Roy are the only ones left.
I've seen this before. I think Roy's going to go for a trade.
You reckon?
On the scout. Just the scout. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it.
He might be doing it.
Yeah, he's doing it.
He's probably doing it. Oh, because they're trapped behind, actually. I thought that was their side.
Oh,
fuck.
Okay, this is really bad then.
Okay, Susu's behind them as well. Roy's going to get forced way earlier than he wishes.
Oh no. It's game over. They're going to be on last with Uber and they're 2 people behind.
Did Roy get out, though? Oh, he's getting out.
He's not. He's
looking
not
the
out.
wrong way at the wrong time.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
gets
matter.
out. That's amazing. Well, the heals will make a difference. Especially when they're 2 down here. Susu's only just come up, so I think once they have the scout in, they'll just wander straight in, right?
Oh, imagine not going heavy on that.
They got a pyro, but surely you'd want like an NG or something.
Yeah.
Something.
You have time for an NG if they're waiting for spawns.
Yeah, man. This is horrifying. This is horrifying. Roman's already on 50%. Time's on sniper. This is what we talked about earlier, by the way. Time on sniper is pretty lethal. Scouts in. This is a fat solo. They get a little bit onto the demo here. Does get suspended. Laz going down. Bitler very, very low.
The heavy is down though. The pyro's still up.
Time's known for his pyro as well. He played that. Yeah.
And this could be huge.
This is looking pretty good. Time on pyro doing a lot of damage. Yeah.
Just
too many targets. Too many targets. So that's round 1 to the way of let's go with No Name. How about I call him No Name?
Yeah,
is
that's
that good?
better. That's better.
That's better?
I'm gonna watch Morph. He did huge damage in the middle. See if
he
he
as
pull
a
it off
Sith
again.
Lord, I expect nothing less from him. Coming into this mid though. Andy Rue's actually in really deep. He takes out Bitler super fucking early. That is so clean. Scandal's right on
They just need to keep Morph alive here. And the medic,
Royman cleaning Royman up, dude. That guy like hit him with a box. Tal's trying to get out. He's very, very low. Bill protecting his mid. It looks like Mr. Toka going in
no.
with some of the fattest frags of all time.
He didn't
out
even
the mid
get
and the
touched.
scout.
He's full health.
He's doing the Lord's work, man.
The control point is being captured.
Which is ironic, you know, as a Sith Lord doing the Lord's work. When you think about it. I miss the Senate, bro.
Oh.
Rip off.
Alright. So that's a pretty convincing mid, I'm not gonna lie. Despite the fact that they lost their mid there, they still have like 15-20% ad. I think they can play off that.
Yeah,
I
they
think
can easily
definitely
play off this. And they're going to. They're aggressive Valley. Although they don't have Uber yet. I don't know why they just gave up so much space. They knew it's not huge ad, but they just go for a sec play and go to last.
Yeah, I think they're happy to just play this as even. Like, collecting second more or less for free there. Like, they took a bit of damage, but they didn't lose any players.
I think they should have held that a bit, you know, of good spam. They can't break that choke and Valley if you have a demo locking that down.
I feel like they were a little, no name, we're a little bit too far back. Roy actually using the moment he gets, I think he knows about that tiny bit of ad. They did get in the end.
It was 5% that point. They just took too long to use that Uber.
A little bit of munch ad, but they've cleaned up a lot of gamers here. They've got a huge player, and they've just got that point for free. And that's 1-all.
Don't remind me of Munchad, please.
I'm sorry.
He's my medic.
Oh, is he your medic?
Yeah, and I'm calling Ubers on demo.
How's that going for you? Oh, let's not. Oh, I see the man himself in the chat. I see you, son. I see you.
Hey, Munch. Oh, Bitler dies again.
Andy Rue's really got Bitler's number here. And the players on Tal's side are very, very low. Time actually cleaning up Susu in the back there.
Both
Time's going to come around behind and murder Tal, I'm telling you, bro.
The control point is being contested.
Maybe it's the Dark Side's map.
Yeah, I mean, this was their pick. You sort of have to expect that they've got some sort of strategy in place, or like some sort of idea of how to do it. Yeah, I suppose I can't really mention Munchad on what is primarily a North American stream without.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's the first cast in a while.
So
first Australian cast.
They won't know what Goose Manning is.
So Munchad is very small ad called repeatedly and loudly.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah. Andy Rue going in for a sack and does end up getting cleaned up by Susu on Sniper there. Susu's swapped off to Spy? Is he checking off classes or is... Oh no, he's gone.
He's going in and
he's gone.
He's Cloak and Dagger again, so he's just incredibly slow.
He's been caught. Yeah, he just dies.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Cloak and Dagger. You just spend 30 minutes trying to get behind the medic and then their medic's just like not there by the time that you decloak because you have to take so long to move. You just walk away.
I'm not a huge fan of the Cloak and Dagger. This isn't the greatest trade I've ever seen. They almost cleaned up Bitler for free though, which would have been clean. Maybe they're just trying to...
Royman gets caught in. No. I don't know what they're trying to... They used in for a trade. Oh, they're setting up for a back cap.
Yeah, I think there's better ways of playing the map, guys. Andy Rue on Spy ends up getting taken out by the Uber.
And now they have 50% ad.
It was like roughly even, especially because like Tal wasn't really healing, but now they've got 40 actually, let's be real. 40 something % ad. Jesus Christ.
They're grinding and choke hard. They are grinding as well. They got so much ground to cover with 50%.
Yeah, and I mean, Roy and his team are playing very back. The Dark Side are super cautious here.
If they can get a force through this choke.
Oh, the Swamp's Dagger Bar. Look at him go! Raylan's all the way through, and they're just gonna walk it. That's Tal! Tal!
Oh no.
What did you do? Did he misclick?
I don't know.
Roy's coming back in with his Uber. They're walking straight through Flower. They're ready to frat. They're taking gamers out left, right, and center. Oh, it's a massacre.
But Tal just runs away. They're just gonna leapfrog this Uber.
It's a murder scene, bro.
Oh,
It's a murder scene. And No Name is the victim. Roman getting another frag. I'll see you in the top plays of the month, baby. Oh, look at this stuff, mate. Look at this. Look at this. They're taking second for free once again.
We're gonna get a corkscrew, maybe. Not they got an engineer on 50 ad.
It's good. I think they just realised they have ads.
They're sniping.
He's sniping now.
He went NG, built a level 1, and then went sniper.
I mean, again, I think they're playing cautious. Like, pushing out a last is a dangerous spot to be in, especially when it's more or less do or
But
die.
you don't-
Like, everyone wants to make finals, right? And you want to try for that first place position. So
You don't get many chances.
Yeah.
You have to take every... They lost 17 seconds of your grad.
I mean, I think if you're already leading one map, you can afford to take some risks.
Yeah.
But taking out 2 players there is really fat for them. Roy's in a
Bill's walking
weird,
forward,
weird
sniper.
spot. This is good. This is good for Tal and Co. Bit of a scrappy fight. Lots going on. Tal ending up going down for
Their
that.
scout's not dying. Did you see Tucker just let it run in, go around the point and leave?
I mean, I wasn't going to mention it. You know, I'm trying to be a positive gamer instead of a negative one like you.
He walked in, got 2 kills and ran out. Like,
A lot of players going down now, though. And it's looking like this will be last for the dark side.
he just runs in and DMs everyone. No one hits him.
The Trade Federation getting another planet. Dude, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm running out of Star Wars jokes. I was never that big of a nerd. Yeah, can we play the Empire fucking theme song? Bitler actually playing super cautious.
Yeah,
See that?
Bitler's not been having
Jump
good
back
middle
out of
so
choke.
far.
Yeah, Andy's still coming for you, baby. He's coming underneath. He's jumping right on up. He's on the Tal. Tal's down very low. And,
Oh, no. Time.
oh.
The control point is being captured.
Scandal's on a Roy, though. He does end up going down for it. Roy getting another frag. The scouts walk straight past. Susu.
Just not
Alright.
connecting the shots there. That would have been a very strong play.
Point is being captured.
Jeez Louise. These guys are not ready. They're not ready.
Not
for
ready.
the Jedi Council.
Not ready for the Bailey soldier.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, time.
Hey. You little rat.
It's his
You're
name
done.
on Discord.
That's like 100 infraction points right there, baby. Alright, Laz walking straight through. He does end up getting... Oh no, he doesn't end up getting dropped. Sorry. I just
Yeah, it looks
expected it
like-
to happen.
They got a level 3 and a heavy on last.
Captured.
They're just gonna hope they can hold this last point.
I think they
Not drop
probably
another
can.
point.
I think,
they probably
yeah.
can. They got 60%. They're not grinding though. They would have had 80. Well, they'd be close to having if they were grinding this time.
Sure they would, but Roy uses really early. There's a sentry and a heavy. I think this is pretty clean for them. They do end up losing that NG, which is a bit
Nah.
average. They lose their heavy as well, and another player. It's still looking alright. Tal's pretty low. He does end up dying on roughly like 80-odd%. Wasn't really looking.
Yeah, that 80% he would have had if he ground.
Yeah, he would have. Maybe you're right.
I
See,
feel like
this
the
is-
play there is to have a demo grind or something.
For sure. I mean, look, this is why we have you here, to catch me out on
Analyze
the things I
statistics.
miss. Yes. You're so statistic, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Bitler's still playing super safe. Morph getting
Yeah.
a lot of room as a result of it.
Morph
He's
has
able to get some
101
stickies
health,
out.
Which
Oh
means he
my
can tank
lord.
one pipe. I'm statistical.
Hell yeah, dude. Andy Roo going down during his jump does end up caking Tal down very low. Roy's down pretty low as well, though. Both teams having lost 2 players. Susu going down right on the tail end of that.
No Name just taking like 1v1 fights all over the place.
Yeah, they're really pumping this. Everyone's in choke, though, and they've all got heals, though.
The control point is
Yeah,
being captured.
that's another round the way of the dark side. Another round? Sorry? Another mid.
Yeah, don't give us any spoilers.
Yeah, sorry, I'm watching the cheat thing. I'm watching the live game, bro. Roy ending up using, it's a pretty good solo, but I don't think they're really gaining much for it, and they're actually having to run straight out. Laz going down on the flank in the meantime. Looks like Scandal and Susu are getting a bit of ground in Flowers there.
You would assume so with a flank scout down. They should be doing something here at least. Oh, both soldiers are on Tetris. Scandal's on Roman.
Yeah, Raylan did a bit of damage to him. Scandal does end up taking him down, but
everyone dies for it.
Their whole team for it. So I don't know if it's really the greatest maneuver I've ever seen. Andy ruined time doing a lot of work there. Just throwing the team on their back, just being like, yeah, you know what? Sure, we lose our med, but you lose your whole team, homie.
Good trade.
We have lost the control point.
Is Oz Fortress IM like ESEA IM or RGL IM? I couldn't tell ya. We got 5 divs, so it's like bang in the middle.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
It's like NA invite.
It's like NA well, I mean, look, we're not talking about the quality of the play. We're talking about like where it sits, you know?
Won't talk
where
about
it
the
sits,
NA pods.
bang in the middle. That's about all I've got for you, buddy. I really couldn't tell you anymore. I have no idea what your structure is like anymore. ECA's dead, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like I think it's main. It might be main or Div 2 in RGL.
So do they just play like 6s on RGL now?
Yeah, I think it's. Oh, they got heaps of divs. It's like newcomer, open,
Oh
main,
dear. Oh dear.
Div 2, Div 1 invite. I don't know. I think so.
Oh dear. There are no premium games. Look, Bitler just pumped out 2 gamers with a pipe.
Yeah,
A
imagine
single
having
pipe.
imagine having to pay to play in a league.
Yeah, I don't really want to step on anyone's toes, man.
Both teams have snipers here.
That said,
I'm on
that
the
sounds a
time
little
cam.
bit simple. Scandal getting a fat shot on a morph. Yeah, you were exactly right on the RGL structure, by the way. Well done.
Yeah, I'm just a statistical player.
I hate you, dog. Both Hoopers coming out from teams here.
I want to see
It's
time
actually
going for
looking-
the back cap.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
he's
looking
doing
pretty
it.
even.
There's a sentry gun though.
Do you reckon
Can
he
edge
can...
it? Oh, what the fuck is it? Oh, okay.
Did he just try to snipe the sentry gun?
That's an invite play right there.
Well, see, you know, that's what you get for years of Platinum Pyro. Your brain just melts.
Too close to that flamethrower. The ambient temperature's gone up too high in his brain.
Why do you think the Pyro's wearing a gas mask? It's an occupational hazard, mate. You can't be inhaling that much gasoline.
Yeah, you should file for workers' comp.
You really should. God bless good labour laws. Glad I don't live in a country without them.
Alright, let's not go there.
Look, there's not really much to talk about here. Tal does
Whatever
have a bit of
Snazzy
ad,
said,
but with the
there's
sentry there.
It's not what TF... I don't know what we're streaming on. Whatever we're streaming on
Fortress
condones.
TV.
Here's a separate party.
Yeah.
It's a disclaimer.
Let's get back to the game. The dark side. They sacked 2 of their soldiers. It didn't go well for them. Roman getting forced.
Milked that though. A long time.
They're losing gamers though. They have to leave. There's no way they stay in here, right?
Tal's
Yeah.
really weak. Someone clean Tal up here. Ah, they're just gonna bleed their scouts.
Bleeding both of their scouts. Raylan's trying to get in though. It's doing a lot of damage to Morph. Time's actually coming back to, you know, slap him about a little bit for doing that.
Bill's still an engineer. I feel like if they had Bill out there, they would have been able to clean their soldiers up and choked.
Again though, I feel like they're just playing safe. I
You
think
can't play safe 3-1.
you can't play safe 3-1 and you're already a map up. Like, you can afford to just take some risks, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
this is
I
their
don't know.
map. It doesn't matter if you lose it, because you just play your map next and win. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Anyway, how about paying,
No, no. Yeah, I
it's
mean,
just,
like,
we're in a dead moment, bro. What am I going to talk about? you know?
imagine just spending all of your Centrelink on ESEA.
That's a good point. Oh, how good's the COVID cash at the minute?
Pretty good. I'm doing
Yeah.
nothing and getting nothing, actually.
Yeah, I got a couple mates with ScoMo pouches at the minute, and it's pretty, like, annoying. Not much to say, fellas.
Wait,
So-
is Job Watcher?
There's 12 minutes left.
And
I
they're
think-
just going to park the bus, which
I think
is what
they
I
need
would
to-
probably call if I
There
was
we
on.
go. I was gonna say, they need to get a solo Uber out here, and they have managed to do that. There's a lot of flashes on the
Tao's going to get caught here, I feel like.
side. He's very
Yeah.
low.
He just
Yeah.
gets...
That's
Raylan
sad.
cleaning it up. Oh,
They've still got that sentry
Bill's
up, and most of
still
their
on.
gamers are low. Time's still alive though, so he'll be able to spam that from a
it's just
very
not
good
going to
distance.
do anything.
Yeah. Time spamming the sentry. Just gotta wait until that
Just
NG
cap it.
loses his ammo, man. Actually, Scandal's here.
Oh,
Oh dear.
can't
dear.
believe that he tanked his gun that long. No one
That's
else shot
amazing.
it.
He had a level 3 dispenser with him, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it wasn't in... Both
Oh, he
scouts
wasn't even
pissed
getting.
him.
He wasn't in range.
I don't think so.
Crazy.
Just had 200 metal.
Andy Rue just sacking straight in and taking out Tell though. Dude.
Yeah, just play 70 ad again.
And a
Full ad.
super fucking yucky spawn on
Goes
Tell.
down. And they lose everyone. It's just Bill and a player again, like last time.
But Time's spamming it from a different angle this time, getting a lot more damage onto Bill this time. Still not securing the sentry gun frag.
Bill's going down this time.
But yeah, it's gone. It's gone. He's ready though. He's on NG. He's fragging.
There- rest in peace, Bill. 16 minutes on engineer.
Surely it wasn't that long, right?
Felt like it.
I just tried to .ss in the STV. This is my first time. NA doesn't know what Centrelink is. That's a good point. Imagine, just for a moment, that your government it takes your taxes, it steals those from you, but then it gives them back to the communities that need it the most. That's the easiest way I can describe it. Andy Rue's in really deep. He does end up getting cleaned up. Bitler
About time they
standing
started
there
adapting to
fairly
that.
low. Yeah. Bitler's fairly low, but he has survived. They take out another gamer. Laz going down.
Super
Morph
good
going
mid.
down. Time's onto Tau. Doesn't end up securing that frag. Roy cutting his losses, though. He's out of there, baby.
Alright,
Vegas puts
he's gonna
safe
get
money on
caught.
Roymond here. Nah, he's going
He's
under.
gone
I knew it.
lowest.
Yes!
Oh no.
Yes!
He
Raylan's gonna
gets
be
all
on
the
him,
way
but
out. Oh, it's still...
Our control point is being
Okay, apparently the camera's busted and won't stop flipping. So maybe we'll have to get out of that third person view. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry for the nauseating. There we go. There we go. Camera's a little bit fixed now. That even made me sick, glancing over at the stream on the other screen there. It was a bit much. Look, it's equal Uber.
Yeah,
Laz
if it
is
was
up
my
on
call
NG.
right now, I would, on blue team, go heavy, pyro, NG, and just park the bus.
Maybe even a sniper as well. Why not? Full Highlander combo.
Put time on pyro, he just kills everybody.
Oh yeah, I'm on Pyro for days. For sure. He is on Pyro. There. Look,
Yeah.
Look at that unusual. Look at that. Look at that man.
Where's his
That
head gone?
man. Dude, I don't even know where it is. It's invisible.
It's green. It's Monster Energy.
Susu did sack in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, random fizzy drink.
It's a caffeinated drink. Susu sacked in on Scout. He has come up Spy, so I'm wondering what he's going to go for. Is he going to go for Roy? Is he going to go for the Sentry? Is he going to go for Demo, maybe?
It's really hard when you have this kind of situation with an engineer next to the... Playing with the medic. You're going to die.
I mean, ideally, I think if you're...
And I think Laz is looking for a spy right now. He's checking...
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But I think if you're Susu, your ideal situation here is stab the med, sap the Sentry, right?
His ideal situation would be to take off the Cloak and Dagger and you put the
Well-
Latronja on. Oh, they're going for a... Nah, you
Oh,
gotta
he
force
stuffs
though.
up the stab! So between Susu and Raylan there, Raylan jumped in as Susu was going for the stab. Susu didn't quite get the stab, but he did get the force between the two of them, which is pretty clean. They've got their spawns up. They have this full ad. Where's the sentry going to be? Laz actually moving it Ballsy, bro.
Where is it?
Oh, it's so spammable. It's so spammable. Just take your demo and right and spam it. Oh my god.
there-
2
I don't-
stickies, bro.
You can't see it though.
Not in right, in left, sorry. 2
Yeah,
stickies.
You can't see it on left. If you come from left.
Oh, they've seen it now. The sentry
Yeah.
does go.
Susu's just
really
in their
forward.
combo. Their flag just walks in, and no one has seen the players that walk in through left after the gun went down, and they just cleaned everybody up there.
It was pretty good.
They can bring this back. They've got 7 minutes. 2 rounds at least.
Is 7 minutes doable? I don't know the timing on this map.
It's definitely doable.
Alright. That's a man who wins game.
I'm
a
a
man
very
who hasn't
statistical
won
player.
one in like 4 seasons. Andy Rue getting suspended, got fucking middied halfway through that one. Oh my lord. And they're deep, dude. They're in flowers.
Yeah.
Morph down very low. Scan.
This is going to be huge if they catch them here. And they're just going to reset.
Ooh.
They're taking their time with this. They could have easily caught their entire team in Cafe there.
Yeah, for sure. Roy getting himself caught in lobby. Oh, please capitalize on this, guys. Oh my god.
No.
No.
Time's on Sniper. I'm going to watch that. He's on Soldier.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he was on Sniper.
Susu's on Roy though. He's getting Roy gets a sword into his...
No.
Whoa.
There's still 2 players up. They could fight this. They have no scouts.
Yeah,
This is winnable.
actually,
Oh,
that
no,
might
it's
be
not.
good for them even.
It's
Roy
winnable.
using there is kind of okay. Okay, they just lost their med. It's not good anymore. I'm talking shit.
Yeah, well,
Set up for a back cap, boys. Set up for a back cap.
Susu going spy. Yes, he is. Predictable.
Predictable.
It's the first page of my maths textbook.
Is he?
Yep.
I mean, the guy's
My
pretty...
statistics.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So Morph saw Susu before he cloaked, though, which is kind of gonna put a dent in his plans. I'm thinking.
Yeah, and he's so slow. Like if you watch him try and get around, look how slow he is. He's just gonna stand there because
Just rely on your disguise, bro. Stop going scout.
he has to rely
He can
on
see
it.
both of the scouts. Like the med can see both of the scouts.
Oh my
yeah.
god, he gets him
Susu
so
gets cleaned
far
up.
though. Brandon goes down though.
Raylan!
96%.
Dude, Raylan is actually like playing this game, man. He knows when Susu's in, and he's just doing the thing that he should be doing. It's very, very good to see. Morph's on tower. Laz was on tower. Doesn't end up turning out for either of them. And that
Laz
would mean...
shooting the wrong targets there. I think that's just a comms problem there. They were shooting different targets. Med was on 50 or something like that, and he was shooting a scout.
Yeah, look. Just because you're already in the grand finals doesn't mean you have to talk trash the whole cast.
I'm not.
Right?
I'm just. Yeah. What?
Look, with full over here on tap, I think it's a pretty good spot. Bill,
Yeah, this heavy.
they drop their demo bar. They do drop their demo. Bill getting a lot of Uber.
He
Essentially
should have
goes
play
down.
point here.
Yeah. Okay. How long have they got left?
They
3
can do
minutes.
this. It's doable.
Yeah. They
You
can bring
get
that
to
to golden
mid
cow.
takes 10 seconds, I think.
10?
I think it's 11, something like that.
Listen to him.
11.5.
It's 11 point.
As soon as you hear that, you just don't want to hear the rest of it.
Sorry, mate. What's your BAC tonight? Look, Bittler and Morph facing off once again. Tal's actually managed to eat a little bit of damage. Andy's straight onto Bittler. Bittler's down. Dummy low. Time's onto Tal. It's not actually turning out. This is looking pretty good for the
Need
side
to-
of No Name.
Need to sink some heals into Bittler right now.
Look, Roman's on 10 health, bro.
Are they
Scandal's
behind again?
kinda-
Yeah, and he dies for spam rocket.
I don't... Man, they need to get a scout around Tal, like, right now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright. It's dead air, but I like this. This is working. We're just letting the game speak for itself, guys.
It's just been the same round 7 times in a row. Blue team's getting a sentry gun up.
Jeez, can
Time's
you
on.
imagine
They're swapping-
Team Fortress not being the same round?
Time is playing Scout.
Is he?
Yeah, and they've got. I guess he's grinding, and then he's gonna go Pyro.
Yeah, that was what happened. So he went straight to
That's a smart idea.
You see that? You see that Highlander Pyro stuff there? He was just like, the moment he saw the rockets coming for the sentry, he was air blast. Oh, and he's in the spot. He denies this whole over between him and the sentry.
And the sentry is still up.
Oh my god,
And
bro.
Biddler almost died to the sentry as well.
Biddler's
Super spammable.
still running the gauntlet there, peeking in. But, okay, so, how long do they have? 1:30. I can still see them getting this one to a golden cap. They may not be able to win off the bat.
I think they're just gonna park the bust. And then Red's just gonna go for the desperation play. They should have a heavy here. 100%. Oh no, Time just walks over a sticky trap. He's gonna respawn before the round is over though.
Yeah. Okay, so the Uber comes out. It's not so hot.
They've got 1 minute.
Sentry goes down though. This could actually be the turning point.
They got some good damage out of that Uber though from No Name.
Yeah. So if they clean up this demo here and then reset, take that high ground, they've got both of their scouts here. They can really clean up.
Tao's alone. Getting focus. And
Time's
both
doing
is-
too much as well. Time did a lot of damage, so it's just
They
Biddler
have
and-
time to do another last push.
Yeah, it's 30 seconds. 30 seconds I can see. I think we're probably going to go to Metalworks now, though, seeing as Tal just got cleaned up by Mr. Toka.
And there's no
Tocahontas?
way there's going to be a back cap here.
Is Tocahontas and Toka, are those different people?
Yes.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah.
I've had this wrong my whole life. That's crazy.
They're just going to go for the point. They got a heavy
Oh,
on the
look,
point, full buff.
10
Can't do
seconds
anything
left.
about it.
Yeah. Dude.
And Bill not happy in chat.
I think between Time on Pyro and Laz on Heavy, they really managed to...
There's no chance.
Yeah, you're not going to be pushing that low.
Alright,
Look.
let's have a look at the statistics.
So that's 1-1 for maps, I believe. You wanna go through these statistics for me, Mr. Statistic?
I'm not very good with statistics, to be honest. But
That's a lie, mate.
Morph just outputting heaps of damage, but if you look at Red Team's damage, they've got a soldier top damage, and their demo's not far behind, so they've got really high damage from their combo. Whereas, I don't know who's their pocket. I don't think they have a pocket on Blue Team by the looks of it. Both their soldiers add about 15% heals.
I mean, that's kind of on meta at this point, right?
It's a bit low for a pocket, though, I feel like. I would at least want 20% on pocket, but you can see it reflect in the damage. Raylan just been able to occupy those chokes on Soldier. Like, it's like a 40 DPM difference between Raylan and the next Soldier.
Yeah. I mean, Raylan was really putting in the work, bro. That whole map, he was on them. Yeah, he died more than he killed, but he did a lot of damage, and he did a lot of fucking work,
Well,
like just
did more
taking
damage.
ground.
He did more damage than he took, which is really good for Soldier. Scouts, the scouts on Red Team just seem to be struggling here, though. Like, their pocket scouts gone even, and Bell's going 19 to 14. Whereas Toka is going 28 to 16. He's got 21% heals, and he's just taken that beam into them.
For sure.
He's getting very effective Ubers, just, running straight in. He takes lots of trades, and he's getting lots of picks from those trades because it catches people off guard.
Absolutely. How are these heal stats? I mean, I had a quick look at them, but I didn't really look in depth.
They look alright, except I think Red Team's heal spread is a lot better than Blue, but Blue won, so not much I can say about that. You've got no drops either team. Both teams pretty close build times.
Yeah,
Royman
did
getting out
see-
4,000 more healing though.
Yeah, so I saw that. I mean, it kind of shows in like the way they play, but a lot of the post Ubers on the side of what's it called? What's our name? Don't seem to be that good. Like Tal had 3 deaths after charge, whereas
there's
Roy
been
only
lots
had
of
1.
times where they will take an Uber trade and they'll get forced by Tokka, but they have to flash everybody, and their Uber ends before Tokka's Uber ends, and he's just got an 8-second Uber to just rain havoc. That's where I think that's a lot where he's getting his kills from. He's got heaps of damage too. He out-damaged all the other soldiers except for Raylan. 270 DPM on Scout.
Yeah. So metalwork. It's kind of do or die for these guys, right? Loser comes third. It's
I
nothing
think-
to sneeze at, but
It's main.
what do you reckon?
I think it's really hard to tell who's going to win this, but both teams showing that they're not going to go down without a fight.
Yeah. I'm not
Product
gonna lie.
was definitely no names map though.
Yeah.
It plays to their team's strengths.
So
This
I have
map's
been
gonna be
informed
interesting.
that both teams are surprisingly good at this map. That's what I've been informed. To be honest, I don't really even know the callouts on this map because every week that we've been required to play it, I've actually had off sick. I get sick leave as part of my long
okay.
service agreement with Sulphur.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
did
good.
2 seasons. They didn't even pay me, so
Yeah, well, you're not gonna get a jersey, are you, Matt?
I got salt-free Centrelink though.
But yeah, so I mean, just like visualizing how both teams play, I think I can imagine. Oh, I
think
hate to
these-
say it, but I think what's her name will probably take it. I don't know. I guess it depends.
It's gonna be a tough call, but I will also go on the side of no name.
Yeah, I just feel like
Soldiers, like their soldier
Yeah.
bombs are really good, and metalworks, especially in the middle, is all about your soldier bombs.
look, I mean, this middle is going to be like really important. I feel like, because I don't think either of these teams is going to have a good time holding second. I know I certainly don't.
It's not. I don't think it's the best design map.
Yeah, look, I'm going to keep my thoughts on the map to myself because I'll end up yapping. And I think that Shaw, and I don't want to sound like I'm talking shit. I hope you guys prove me wrong, but I feel like Shaw, the dark side can hold last like really well with all their off classes and stuff.
Yeah,
But I
think-
don't think it's going to convert on this map in particular just because of how it is on that last. You know what I mean?
I think
How
this
wide
is
it is.
going to be Morph's playground, really. Gonna have to see though.
Yeah.
It's
I think
gonna
it'll be
he's
a
going
close
to
one anyway.
he's going to do a lot unless he gets shut down by these soldiers. And
Agree.
I feel like that's the biggest downside at the moment. The biggest weakness to Darkside is just soldier bombs. Their scouts are too focused on other things.
I mean, you
And
also have to
Raylan's
remember that,
just
like,
in.
if I remember the movies correctly, the dark side loses in the end, don't they?
Yeah, so they have to lose, basically, is what you're saying. And
Yeah. So we're just having a couple players with some rubber banding issues. Do you mind carrying this one for a minute while I go grab a bottle of water, mate?
what should I talk about?
Oh, you should just talk.
Life. Just talk about life. Actually, I need a bottle of water too. Alright, I'm back. This is really going to come down to, I think, the middles here though. Not too sure though, it's going to be an interesting map. We'll just get this game started. They're readying up now. Snazzy better get back here so he can do the thing on the middle. Yeah, right. I'm gonna watch Morph this middle and see if he rains havoc on their team. He's super fast in the middle. Just spam on top right. Getting some good damage on their scouts super early. Soldiers bombing now. Your tower's gone down early. Blue team plays this correctly, they can easily win this. Play around their medic. Getting some easy kills. Bitler's out of the fight, 3 health. Susu's just going to try and salvage what he can. Gets the medic. Good play by Susu. Bitler just sitting on middle, trying to shut down Taka from coming into middle, but I think he's just going to fight it. Bitler's got no health.
Sorry about that, I only just got back.
Yeah, you just kind of threw me in there.
I really did throw you in the deep end, didn't I? So it looks like that first mid has gone the way.
Yeah, very strong bombs from red team, getting heaps of damage on middle. You missed it all.
I tend to do that.
Tower went down super early though.
Really? So
Yeah, and then Susu clutched a mid pick.
would you say that the
end.
dark side wins if they like really capitalize on the aggression at the mid?
Yes, I agree with that. Morph is just, as long as they can keep Morph healthy, and he's just gonna, if he can walk across point, he's just going to deal so much damage on these middles. And it's going to be very reliant on the scouts too to clean up on that damage he does. He can't do it himself. And Tau drops. I didn't watch it.
So Andy Rue just came on through.
I wasn't watching the cam. Can't comment on it. Gonna guess it was a sync bomb.
More or less, yeah. We do see Raylan return the favour though.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Blue's just all sitting in house.
I feel like Roy's probably getting used to getting jumped at this point. Right?
He's not doing much about it though. He's really far forward. Like, he was the furthest forward in the house without Uber. Scouts were all behind him.
Yeah. Look, Tal has like a very minor advantage here. But I think the fact
It's
that
1%.
Andy Bru's caught in the
They've
alley
lost it.
there. Oh, he's gonna murder Bill though. Andy Brew in the alley there really doing a bit of work, taking out Bill. And that's gonna stop the push too. That's all it took. It was the most half-hearted push I think I've ever seen.
Bill might just be coming up in off class. He died very far forward. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a sniper or a spy here.
Yeah,
I'm going to
perhaps.
guess a sniper. Yep, sniper.
Fuck. He's so statistical, guys. This guy predicted. You got one of them like poker apps in your back pocket there,
Yeah,
brother?
I'm counting cards. Peeking from house, I don't think this is the play. I feel like,
I've seen worse.
I think having your whole combo rotate alley is definitely the play here.
Yeah, I mean, you could even put the sniper in underneath. Time
Yeah.
was actually getting in underneath, just speaking of.
They just need a pick. Might get caught out here. Bill misses the shot though.
Oh!
Whoa! Oh no!
No! Bitler with a fat
Huge
trap,
trap.
taking out Roy and Morph. Oh my god! So that's a free second cap. Laz is on heavy. Roy and his demo just spawning now. Full override.
with a
Take it
spark.
through main, baby. Come on. Look at this.
This
He's
heavy.
ready. He's ready. It's Uber. Uber. There we go. Keep your demo alive.
Just
Cool,
nothing
cool.
they can do here, getting completely destroyed on seconds.
Insult to injury. Bill getting a headshot and an Andy.
Time's on Pyro though. He could clutch this. It's possible.
I think he has. Yeah, he already has.
Oh no. He's chasing. This is
I don't
really.
know why they don't just keep him on the class all game, honestly.
This is why they really need. They didn't need Bill on sniper there.
I mean,
That really just cost
but
Scandal's life there.
you can't expect to be getting a drop and a demo
No,
from
you
a trap. Time really pushing with Pyro though. This is like horrifying.
I think he's just realised the power.
I think he's known the power all along, but he didn't really want to commit to it.
He
It's
just
a
didn't
little
want to
bit
be.
BM.
He didn't want to kill the official.
He's actually in on the Uber.
Oh no!
He's gonna get Bitler underneath there.
Oh, he's beefing though.
Oh, not yet. Bitler down, dummy low. Tal actually going down on
98.
98% Uber.
That's pretty rough.
Damn, dude.
They're just gonna walk in for free. Bitler's on 12 health, easily pickable here.
I think this is last. Scandals
Yeah.
very low.
They just roll a heavy from last to the last.
Bro,
They need to play point now.
yeah, you should have put your pyro on point, just holding M2, man.
Control point is being captured.
Hell yeah. Alright,
Okay,
that's round
well,
one.
Will he go pyro to mid? No,
I
he
hope
won't.
not. Okay, good.
Jetpack to mid.
Hey, it's good. I really think it's good.
Yeah, I don't think Pocket's definitely the class you want to replace though. Definitely.
Oh yeah. You can't be losing a scout.
Or you could go back scratcher, Roma, pyro.
Coming into this mid though, it looks like Morph's actually gotten there a little bit earlier. Hasn't got much damage off yet. Bitler's actually
Here
doing
come the
way
soldiers,
more
super
work.
high.
Both soldiers coming in, and that's a pause. That's a pause, gamers.
I thought my internet dropped.
Yeah, me too. So, how are we feeling on this one?
This is an interesting double bomb coming in from blue team. They're both strafing away to the crates, to high ground. I feel like
Yeah.
if they both just landed on the same person, just so much damage.
Honestly,
It's an interesting play. We have to see how it folds out. No one's
I'm not
died
sure
yet.
what their intention is though.
I don't know either. Is it land on the crates and just deal damage? I feel like you're just going to get minced by scouts.
Sort
So-
of. I'm analysing at the minute.
They have two scouts looking at time. I think he's the first one to go.
It looks like okay. So look at where their scouts are, and the demo and their med. I'm guessing if the bomb takes that ground or kills a player or something, they'll probably aggress up the right side of the point and like try to cut off
Yeah. No name really
house or
needs,
whatever.
No name really needs Bitler to shut down Morph pushing across point here. You can see he's actually looking at him right now, ignoring the soldiers, which is the right play to do. He needs to stop everyone else from piling on top of the team.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I can't see the other scout on blue team. Dark side, where is he? Oh,
One
yeah,
of
he's
them's
super
above his
passive,
med, and the
yeah.
other one is over on the right side though. But that's what
So
I
I
mean.
think
Like seeing that
Laz-
scout up there, I'm guessing that they're
Yeah.
probably going to aggress to that right side.
I feel like Laz is just going to get straight in onto Bitler. And he's just going to be ignored for help because these soldiers are number one priority right now.
Yeah.
Scandal
While we've
though
got,
is counterbombing, and it looks like Raylan just jumped, but it paused. I can't tell.
With Scandal's bomb though, where's he landing? It's
I
the same
don't-
sort of thing. Like I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
It's actually come in. Scandal getting the pack. Time actually going down. So I'm not sure how they're really planning on using that. They have aggressed up that right side. Tal taking a lot of damage. Andy's very, very low.
Yeah, my
Both of the
statistics told me
scouts.
time was going to go down early there because get him.
The control point is being contested.
This all worked out. I gotta fix my HUD. I'm super lost at the minute.
Yeah, me too. I have no. You got to wait for the pause, haven't you, to catch up or something?
You can smack yourself a HUD reload scheme.
Yeah, it didn't
I
work.
find. That didn't work for me either. Oh well.
I'm really lost. Oh, I
So-
can press tab. I can press tab.
So Tal has almost got, I believe.
Bill's on engineer. Setting up a gun on the right. Just gonna go for a classic defense with the engineer. Blue team's scouting out lobby, trying to find an entrance. Time's going for a sec, straight into the level 2 sentry gun, and he's out. That was a fake bomb for Andy Rue to go in. They lose 2 soldiers here, double sacking on metalworks. You really need those soldiers to hold second point here. They have a sniper pushing out of lobby though. They looks like they're just gonna try and get a pick with their sniper here. He's just gonna get caught out. There. Way too aggressive without the team. Gets caught out.
So there was the pause. I'm not sure exactly what's caused that, but
my HUD's still broken.
yeah.
Reloading doesn't work. Alright, cool.
Yeah. So looking at it, it was a fairly abortive push. The Uber came through, but the Sentry really did a little bit of work, and then just like seeing the other Uber come out, sort of like they just left it alone.
Oh, No Name really didn't capitalize off the double soldier pick though.
Yeah, they really didn't.
They just sent in a sack on a sniper. Like you could have easily just muscled your way out of second.
And now
Again,
they're down both
double
their
sack.
soldiers.
It's the same play they just did. I don't know why you would go for a double sack when they have a Sentry on. Nothing you can do. They didn't off class here.
They're only down one soldier here.
Maybe time. No, they're just going to respawn soldier. Yeah, so they capitalise on the soldier picks this time. Get second. My HUD's working again. They're going to get middle off this too, by the looks of it. 3 players down on blue team.
They're still
Time
getting
on
these
10
forward
now.
spawns, but
yeah, they're stacking it though. They're not going to get it.
yeah, they didn't get it in the end.
And they need to build.
Oh, and that delayed the demo and the scout. Dude, this is push your fucking team in, boy. The disad though. Sorry, I'm silly. I'm very silly.
You still could have got middle off that. They're 3 players down. Get a force leave. Oh well. They got forced
Doesn't really matter.
really early in house, and they actually take heaps of damage somehow in that trade.
So, during that trade, the whole time Raylan was actually behind, and he came in right on the tail end of the Uber. Got a couple frags. Actually, really good to see.
It's a good play for
So,
me.
coming off that, they've got 2 player ad roughly. These guys did just get the forward spawns though, which is going to put them in a really dangerous spot. Sure, they have this huge Uber ad, but
They need to be moving
what are you doing
through
with it?
house right
Yeah.
now, not stacking the point. They're just letting the dark side get out for free.
now,
Look, Roman's already. He
oh,
get
this is
caught
good
here.
Uber.
No, he just kites
Oh,
it with
no,
the scout.
Roy got out. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, who thought giving medic scout speed was a good idea?
Hey, we don't talk trash about the Team Fortress developers here, alright?
I'm sorry. Don't
They've
ban
taken
me.
my entire adult life away from me, mate. Not allowed to talk trash. Tal actually getting out on his own. His whole team just sort of
He's definitely going to get chased here, though.
Oh, yeah, but, you know, maybe he'll get a fat Uber sword. It'll be good for the
Nice.
stream.
It's just forward spawn. He just walks out, not taking a single point of damage.
I think he took, like, a 3 damage chip shot, and that was it.
Oh, pretty bad Uber by the looks of it. Look at the demo pick. They could definitely snowball this. They need to move though.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. See, I never even know how to feel about this map because I dodge it every time it's on.
Yeah,
So I'm
sick
not
this week.
sure if you're in a good spot sometimes. Like, I thought just there that, what's her name, the red team, was like ready to fucking take second back. And I was just like, yeah, dude. No, I wasn't. I wasn't right.
Not statistical enough.
The fight's actually coming in. This is looking really good for.
But he's got to play the point here.
Oh jeez! Oh jeez! So it's
They can
just the
still
scout
win
and the
this.
soldier.
It's still winnable if they. Oh, they're just gonna leave.
Dude, they can't leave the point
Andy
though.
Roo could have just gone in with Hoko going in. They would have won that pretty easily, I reckon.
Yeah, it would have been a 2v1, right?
Yeah, and Andy Roo could have just landed on the scout and completely destroyed him.
You've only got so much health that you can, like, realistically use.
Don't have to do anything here though.
Oh yeah, this is going to be the Ubers though. A lot of flashes. Lot of flashes. And apparently we're being joined by the viewers from Capping TV. Hello, my friends. It's been some time. Yeah, look, this is just like scrappy fight after scrappy fight. We're seeing a lot of damage come through that main area there, but it looks like Darkside are actually coming out on the top, and that's another round to them. That's 2-0. I believe this was their map pick. Yeah, it was. So
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Maybe I'm lagging. Maybe it's you, buddy. Maybe it's me. Who knows? But the rounds are currently 2-0.
I'm just having
on
lots of
Metalwork,
internet problems.
and both teams have
Alright,
a
I'm
single
back.
map each. Coming into this one though, both demos getting there. They're doing a little bit of damage. They're sort of trying to get some stickies onto the scouts. Laz actually
Fast
going
double
down.
bomb in from No Name on the demo.
Yeah.
Pressuring Morph. He's stuck in house. Not on the middle. They really need to capitalize on this right now. Take point control. And they did exactly that. Pushed them out. Won the fight.
Yeah, they really actually turned it around for once there. So like both of those last mids, they got pumped. Like,
They need to roll this into second. Soldiers on crate. Not spotted. Both soldiers are in actually. But Tail's nowhere to be seen. Because he's on second.
Bill just cleaning up both soldiers. I mean, I know it's soldier v scout, but
Interesting play by their soldiers. I guess they thought Tao was still on middle.
yeah, something
Good pacing by No Name.
for sure.
Getting that gun down quickly, trapping their med and their scout in spawn with the pyro.
The
They
Ubers
need
are
to
out.
play this point right now.
Time's on pyro again though, dude. Oh
Yeah.
no.
They need
Oh,
their scouts
no.
to just focus this pyro down so everyone else
Yeah,
can
they
shoot.
really
There we
need
go, pyro's gone
Andy
down.
Roo going very low.
This is still winnable. I think
Yeah.
you can do 1 round in 15 minutes on Metalworks. I think it's possible.
I do actually find that kind of hard to believe, man. I'm not sure about that one. So it sounds like we're actually going to have a special guest caster in here. I'll leave that one a surprise for later. But coming into this mid, we're actually seeing a bit of aggression on the side of No Name here. They are jumping straight through. They do end up cleaning up the demo. And we're seeing a fairly strange fight here. Both scouts versus most of the team. They're actually going to have to back out the dark side. Royman getting a fat arrow onto Tao. But it's not quite enough to really convert that to a frag. Getting an arrow on Susu as well, which ends up getting him killed. That means that Toka is on the soldier, the demo and the med, on his lonesome. Jack needs to be dragged into the channel. Oh my god. But, yeah, that was actually like a really well played fight on the side of Roymond and Co here, the dark side. They were like really ready to bail. A couple of really clutch arrows from Roymond just did just enough damage to capitalize upon and actually do it. We're seeing these Uber fights come out. It looks like it was just a trade, so I'm wondering what they're actually planning to do with that. Roman dropping down and going into the alley. Damn, dude, these are like some scrappy fights. It's almost as if like, it feels like the dark side wants these to be scrappy fights and like able to capitalize upon that a little bit more better. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like they're trying to use this like aggression that they can just bring around from every angle. It's really good to see. But with this massive player ad and Uber ad, I think it's going to be a last for them, which will bring them up to 3-1. But we're not quite there yet. We've seen some pretty fat defenses so far. I'm just going to tab out of the game so I can drag Jack in. So.
Alright, having some hardware problems, but
There we go.
I need STV.
Ah, and there's our special guest, Mr. Big Fella Goose. Back-to-back
Oh
casting,
no,
mate.
wait, yeah, I got summoned in and I thought, yep, fuck it, a little bit of intermediate, a little bit of North American metalworks. I am on my way, ladies and gentlemen, retrieving server info, but Snazzy will take care of you in the meantime.
Yes. So the Ubers have come through. There is a massive sentry doing so much work, stopping that Uber from coming straight through. The dark
Morph
side
just
are
getting
in.
owned there by a soldier. Directed
Yeah.
into the floor. No
Dude, he
health
just got
on No Name.
drilled. There's like no health on anyone in the server at the moment.
Oh,
Woman
no.
does get out with his life though, which is pretty impressive given
Yeah,
how
but
poorly that
They
went.
really just gave that round up. Let
Yeah.
them get resubs. They were all on like sub 30 health. Really should have capitalized on that.
But you can really only assume that you've done so much damage. You can really only assume that you can do so much.
Yeah. They are
So
playing
it makes
safe.
sense
It
to
is
commit to
the
it.
finals.
Yeah.
You expect that kind of stuff. Really, what I would be expecting is someone sack and then they come up heavy and you just sit on second because you're a point up. No reason for me to push you.
Yeah, for sure. Goose, have you gotten in here yet, mate?
I am in here, mate. Didn't want to be rude and cut anyone off. Looking
Go
like
for
a
it.
standard last hold, and the Uber does come out. It is going to be Pops. I don't know who this player is. It's Large Child, and he is going to be on the point. I wish players wouldn't alias so much, making my life fucking difficult. But oh well, unfortunately. Look at Roman, though. Oh no, Roman caught in a little bit of a pickle here. But Bill, get 1 HP. What the fuck, Bill? Absolutely insane. Roman somehow managing to get out of that. I don't fucking know how, but that will be all she wrote for that one. And looking like this blue team, they're going to be able to stay in this advantageous position here, boys.
Absolutely, man. I mean, Susu's up on Spire, though, so I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to get behind and just, like, kill Roymond.
And he's still in the cloak and dagger.
Ooh, this is looking a little bit dangerous now. Susu, he's got all the space he needs. He just needs to make the timing right, and he decloaks now. No one hears him. We've got to be really fucking careful. Oh, but no, the
Instantly
last trial.
spotted.
Yeah, spotted out. Really, really not what you want there. Scandalous will also pick... Was that Scandalous that picked him up? I don't fucking know. Doesn't even matter. He's down, and the spy play was a fail. So this red team, they are going to be back on last once again. What's our name is their name, I believe, as I get the logs up. Lads, he's going to be kind of hiding out here. But this time, as I say that, time is on the spy with a very, very nice sharp chest. I don't see people use that item anymore, so it makes me very happy. He's going to be going through, disguising up, invis watching, and yeah, he might opt for go to the sentry there, but nah, it's looking like a medic pick. He wants the med. Oh, he's in a real good spot here. No one's seen him. He needs to... Oh, this is looking... Oh my god, time! Oh, if he had gotten that... Oh, mate, that would have been ejaculatory.
Absolutely,
Language.
mate. It's been pretty full on the whole way through. You're just sensing some of the excitement that we've had so far, mate. It's one map each. This is the final map. 2 rounds up to the side of the dark side. The Uber comes out. Raylan, I think, getting the force on that one.
Yeah,
it's not good. It's not good.
Ooh. Looking like blue team, they're still in this fight though, and they've actually got people going last. Look at this, Roman is last with Laz, but they're in a dangerous position because they could get caught out very, very easily. And now, if you're Reds, if you're what's our name, you are in a really, really unideal position. Well, you were 10 seconds ago before you cleaned up for place. Look at Andy Roo though, Andy Roo getting in there. Not going to be enough to take out the medic, unfortunately. Such a shame. And for the first time in like 5 minutes or since I joined the stream, they are going to be able to push out. What's our name? Now they're going to be taking it through Valley. Seeing what they can do. Oh, times on the sniper, gets a nice headshot. Not sure onto who, but I saw that, heard the sound. Bill will take him out, hanging around a little bit longer than he was invited. Now, this, this red team here, they're just getting really, really comfortable and aggressive. Kiko is gonna take down that player. I don't know who. Let me get the players up, handing it off to one of you boys.
It's Morph, not Kiko.
Well, unfortunately, my casting essentials are not doing me well at the moment. Andy Roo, aggressive in onto the combo there, managing to get the force out. Excellent work by the man. And, he's playing in ITSA. He's doing real good stuff. Not easy to do in these higher divisions, boys. I'll tell you what, Scandalous though, he will get picked off, and now blue team with the advantage once again, gonna be able to roll through into this mid with 3 players down on what's our name. It is not ideal. They're hanging around here a little bit too much, but yeah, not ideal. That Bill's down to 12 HP. He's got to get the fuck out of there. Quick, Bill, get out of there, mate. Seriously.
I tell you what, Goose, just before you joined, I was talking about how it seems like most of the fights that the dark side are taking, they feel like they seem to be going for like really scrappy fights and then using their ability to bring in more aggression on the side of their team to actually convert that into round win. And it seems to be holding true so far. That said, they did just end up getting forced. I think it was a sniper in forwards.
Nah, he walked out. He was out at middle almost.
Damn.
In front of the entire team. Tower was out in lobby and he was peeking middle from Valley. Super aggressive sniper play. He got the force, but he got caught out in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Andy Roo there, trying to go for something sneaky. It's not gonna happen. But still, the boys. Oh, no, Lad's gonna lock down there. That is gonna be that for their second fight endeavors. And 6 minutes 50 on the clock. Boys, help me out here. Is this the third map of the series?
This is the third map.
Oh, this is getting bloody intense, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1. Anything is possible. This series is so close at the moment. Red team, they just need to break through the mesh, and they might have done just that. Roman, though, getting a nice arrow kill. Oh my goodness, Roman pulling in the goods. But no, Red team, what's their name? They're caught in a really unfortunate position here on mid. All players are going to be going down. Basically a wipe, it may as well be. It is just going to be this soldier here kind of hanging around in lobby a bit, but nah, Andy Roo is going to be able to go forward, and he's going to be getting taken down real low by one of the scouts in an extremely dangerous, and he concretes and he dies. Interesting stuff.
I don't know what he was trying to achieve there. Quite aggressive. No, not much health. Into a scout.
Yeah, definitely. He maybe. Nah, he couldn't have waited because, he wouldn't have gotten taken off, but I'm sure he could have done something, but maybe he wanted the respawn.
He might be going spy.
Yeah, that could,
No.
yeah, I didn't think of it like that. Hey, unfortunately, though, Bill is going to get caught out by time and lads. Getting, kind of not overextending, but I think those boys going a little bit aggressive on the man. Scandal now caught in a bit of a pickle. He's going to have to jump away from these scouts. He's gotten the pack, so he's all goods now, but blue team, they're doing the dark side. They're doing an absolute amazing job at not letting what's our name get that, flank aggression in. They're just shutting down any potential plays they are looking to go for right now. What do you guys make of all this?
I reckon they're just parking the bus for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can see it. I think if you're
They
the
did
dark side
nothing.
here, then you definitely really want to just you've got one round ad. Yes, it's not much, but I think if you can hold that one round ad right until the end of this, I mean, you've won, right? You're into the finals.
They did nothing off that sack. They sent it in a fake bomb, but he just lived and did nothing. Didn't do any damage. Taking house. This sniper could be it, though. This is really... They need their sniper to pop off here.
Yeah, no, so Bill is going to not be getting too aggressive. He's going to need to take some wider angles of that if he wants to see anything. Oh, going on the flank now, he does spot out Andy Roo. Not going to have enough time to aim for that shot, and unfortunately, get a knockdown the 24. Does receive the arrow, so he's going to go for another repeat right here. Lads is on the case, and oh my God, Bill! Insanity! What was that from the man? I'm not sure if it's going to convert to anything good here, but my God, that was a shot and a fucking half, ladies and gentlemen.
And right on the tail end of that one coming through, there was Ubers out from both teams. Roman's team getting absolutely drilled during the course of it. Not really going well for them. They were fleeing and they ended up getting cleaned up.
Raylan with some nice rockets there, dealing heaps of damage to their combo. What was left of it, at least.
Yeah, no. Oh, look at this scout. Scout's under the point. Do they know he's there? Surely not. Oh my, what is going on? This he doesn't die, but oh man, just playing with his Legos underneath the point. Good stuff. Andy Roo's gonna be in. Oh, dang it, that Bill! Oh no, not Bill, sorry. The medic on the other team, Air. Oh my goodness. Insane stuff. Andy Roo pulling in the goods for his team. So what that's told me is that is going to make for a much easier parking of the bus, or either on this second or on the dark side. Oh, what was that? I did not catch that one, but yeah, no, I think it's really botched that push by him. Roman did just die though, so oh, Bill with another one onto Laz. Laz can't seem to catch a break from these crucial sniper picks. And I don't want to speak too soon, ladies and gentlemen, but that might just be what they need. They can get back in now, possibly with some uber advantages, and yeah, hopefully, you know, we might be seeing a golden cap, second one of the night.
Big problem there with Raylan did a huge play, and Tao just didn't have anyone to heal on middle. He's lost all of his uber advantage that he possibly could have had. Not too sure if they've realised this. They might actually try and play it like it's ad. I guess they're playing desperation right now. They don't care if it's even or uber, they're just going to go in. Nice headshot in the demo there.
You know, he does get the headshot. I don't think that yet. They're still trying to play around Bill, get that crucial sniper shot in. You know, if you're this point, if you're the boys, this is now or never. And here we go. 1:40 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, and the last point is starting to get played. No point time yet, but Villa, look at this interesting position here, having a little mini MGE with, wow, insane, and oh my god, they're gonna get it! They're gonna get it! 1:20 on the clock! We are gonna see another golden cap! It has been golden cap after golden cap after golden cap tonight, ladies and gentlemen, my god!
Yeah, so we didn't have any golden caps on this stream yet, but it's looking like we're probably heading towards it. With a minute left, I don't think it's even possible to finish this map in under a minute,
possible.
Is it?
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, the statistics coming through one more time. We're going to have to see some fat aggression on the side.
Morph is just shutting them down in lobby here.
Oh, they're ready, they're in, they're deep, they've killed Tao. They've cleaned him up nice and early. Susu and Bill, the only players left. Those guys can be cleaned up as well. Susu going down, Bill going down. Okay, 1 minute left. You reckon it's doable?
It's doable. You need a scout to cap middle, and you need the other scout ready to cap second. Right.
Yeah,
now.
All right.
and I think they've got just that. Bitler is kind of... Where's Bitler? Oh, yeah, no. I thought I was looking at the wrong second. Yeah, they're just grinding up, you know, taking their sweet time.
They need to be in.
Yeah, you know, but they've got, at this point, 15 seconds. You know, they're going to have to pull a rabbit out of their hat, as I've been saying all night, ladies and gentlemen. The Uber does come out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No! It's going to be golden cap. My God. Just third map golden cap. It does not get any tighter than this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump into some logs as well while we're at it.
Yeah, so really interesting seeing this one come to golden cap. Like Jack and I were saying right at the start of this one, like it's really hard to tell. Like we know that both teams, play really well on this map. And it was really hard to call it, like, which way it would end up going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking at the logs though, Tucker, 10k damage on Scout, on Metalworks, with lots of stalemates. That's a lot of damage for a Scout.
Yeah, man.
39 to 14, he's just farming at the moment.
He's absolutely pumping gamers start to finish, man.
He's got 19 soldier kills. But saying that, the red soldiers, they might be dying to Tucker quite a bit, but they're doing work. It's like...
Really doing some fucking gaming here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they've got a huge lack in damage from their other players. They've got 2 star players, as I've been saying this whole game. You know, you've got Tucker and Morph, the combo, you know, they just walk around and do shitloads of damage, but everyone else, you know, their pocket, less than 6k.
Yeah, I mean, Tucker was taking a lot of the heals in those, like, scrappy fights that happened the whole way through the thing. And so he was just able to, like, just pump people. Like, he was just pumping them.
I think the
Like,
way
there's nothing
they
more to it.
work is they just kind of throw both soldiers at the other team and hope it works. They do get lots of damage out in those bombs as well. Like, they just double bomb all the time. I've noticed that. I think a lot of those deaths are also from sack players as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff going on, especially on this map. There has been the whole night, but, like, we've really seen them sort of play their little hearts out, you know what I mean?
They just have the double roam on blue team.
Yeah. I mean, like I was saying, though, I feel like that's on meta, and I feel like they're really using it to the best advantage that it can be at the moment for them.
Would like to see a little bit more heals into time and just occupying chokes, but
It might
working for
fuck
them.
up. It might really mess around with a lot of what's going on with their play, though. Like, if they were to pump more heals into their soldiers, that's less onto something else, you know what I mean?
I think they just DM everything almost.
Yeah.
They love those scrappy fights. They love just sending in soldiers that die for something so they can have those scrappy fights, because in the end of the day, you've got Morph and Taco, which just have the better DM. And they just seem to be running around cleaning the floor with everyone else in the team.
I do feel like Morph's taking more of a backseat on this map than he is on, like, the other ones, though, you know?
Yeah, well, as you can see that reflected in the damage.
Yeah, I mean, he's still doing a lot of damage. But, I don't know, it just feels like he's playing a bit more conservatively
10k
on
damage
this
on the
map.
Scout is a lot for Metalworks.
For sure. But for the hyped Golden Cast, Goose, mate, step on in. Tell me about this mid.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been, as you boys know, I've been here with this game too much, but all I can say, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Oz Fortress Season 28 semi-finals, third map, Golden Cap on a Metalworks here. I'll let you take us through this mid, please, Snazzy. Do us the honours.
Oh, alright, we're looking at a lot of aggression on the side of the dark side. They're coming straight through. There's actually a return soldier bomb coming from the other team here. What's our name? Roman going down. That's really not going to smell good for his team. Taka, the only gamer left alive. He's only got 60 health. He's sort of fighting off too. This is going to put them in dire straits, fellas. I seriously think they're going to be in trouble here. Because losing this mid on a golden cap is dangerous. Tal's still survived as well, so he's got 80% Uber now. I mean, you got to be horrified, right?
Like, time's on Pyro. That could be... that could be the decider. He's been doing work on his Pyro, and they're not going to see him there. It's a really good spot to play his Pyro. They're just going to walk through Shadow and get completely denied.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This full Uber is going to be terrifying.
They're going to have to use
scary. Oh, bit little straight onto the sentry there. Then it looks like the sentry will get taken down straight away. He's doing a good job distributing this damage, locking them out. It's going to be so close, but I know what it's thinking, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, after holding that 2-1 for so long, I would have presumed, guys, like, correct me if wrong, but that seemed like the Roman's team had held that for ages. And then now these boys just come in, getting around in the last minute, and a golden cap straight away. You would be heartbroken.
Yeah, the Rebel forces really took out the Death Star on that one. Darkseid losing on the last map of the night after being so dominant, man.
You called it at the start. The dark side always loses, so it's just their fate. And as their Oz Fortress team profile says, twice the pride, twice the fall. Hope you like third place, Oz.
No, Oz doesn't even get the third place, man.
Nah.
Oh, Oz on that team. Oh, right.
That was Oz's team before he got banned.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I don't know. Mixed opinions about that, man. Mixed feelings.
Jeez.
Hope the floor's alright.
Wait. Alright, let's have a quick look at the... won't even bother, actually. We probably don't need to look at Golden Cap logs, do we?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I suppose we do. But it's going to have some sort of gross DPM stat, right?
Susu's got 461 DPM.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got one
I was
kill.
Telling you.
He's got one kill.
Well, look, I don't like our odds on interviews. I really don't like our odds on interviews. But just to unpack that game, I mean, look, you were seeing so much dominance from the dark side the whole way through. The whole way through that. You've seen a lot of dominance from them.
Oh,
and
they
then just at the end there, they just choked. It's gross.
Yeah, the red team, No Name, brought that back in, what, like 10 minutes?
Oh, less.
I think they had 10 minutes, I think in maybe 9 minutes with 2 rounds down. Brought it up to Golden Cap, and they just completely rolled them on that Golden Cap.
Yeah, just
won
absolutely
the middle,
drilled them.
Rolled second, got second for free. They basically wiped on middle. The last player, 60 health, had to run away from second point and couldn't even defend it at all. Got back. Even time on Pyro couldn't save them.
So I think we're just gonna wrap up this stream. So let's just real quick before we pop out. Let's talk about that. That was Oz Fortress Season 28. That was the intermediate semi-final. This was the match. So the loser of this, in this case, the dark side actually goes to third place. Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
The bronze. The bronze. We probably can do
200
interviews
people
actually.
watch this crap.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, while you grab them, I'll just keep talking about that one. We saw 3 maps tonight. For those of you who've only tuned in right at the end here, we saw Viaduct, where I believe the dark side took it. It was 3-1. Top of my head, Jack.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yes, it
I
was
think
3-1.
that-
The dark side took that one.
They won that pretty convincingly.
Oh no, I've lied. Sorry, other way
Was
around.
it 3-2?
It was 3-1, but
Oh,
the dark
yeah,
side
on
lost.
Yeah, 3-1 on product, and then it was 3-2
Then it was Sunshine.
or 2-1.
Oh god, I've got to get these logs up. I'm talking out my ass, aren't
I've
I?
lost my statistics.
I've lost my statistics.
Oh, we got Raymond in the house.
Yeah, and then it went 4-3 on Sunshine. The dark side taken in that one. But there's just choking on Metalworks here. We have actually got Mr. Raymond here. And I believe we'll be chasing someone from the other team.
I think
Mate.
Waylon was keen to come.
Mate, what went wrong right at the end there? You guys were looking so good.
You broke me heart, Raymond.
I know. I was excited. I think that my team has gotten much, much better throughout the season, and I'm actually proud of them. But we just choked, man. We choked. The pressure was on us. It wasn't on them. They were the favourites.
Yeah, man.
It was a very even game the whole way through, though. No way you could.
I feel like we made a lot of big mistakes on Viaduct, which when we came into the second map, obviously it was a bit of a stretch. And then when we played Outpace on a normal 5CP map, we beat them. The issue there on Metalworks was that last hold. I think it was Susu on Sniper just completely dominated us, and then we just couldn't shut them down there. Yeah, and we lost the round because of that.
Yeah, it's rough as guts, man. So I was getting fed a little bit of insider info to make me sound smart on the stream. I gather you guys were actually like taking all of the scrappy fights in an attempt to sort of like turn them to your advantage. Was that what you were doing, or?
Behemoth Esports, Oz Fortress L Season 12, Zaka and myself like to take those solo Ubers. And it works in these lower divisions as well because it throws people off. I mean, it's the metagame, man. You play their tempo, you lose the game. You play your tempo, you win the game. Unfortunately, we didn't play our tempo at the end there.
Yeah, it's just rough, man. And like you guys kept getting with time on Pyro there, you were really getting.
Oh
some
man, he's
fucking
crazy. How
monster
good is
defenses,
he, man?
Absolutely.
Did you see his defense on Sunshine on the left? And he's just standing there, just deflecting everything one off time. Anyways, hey, enough of me talking. Raylan, how are you, bro? Good game, man.
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm like bit adrenaline in me still.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I'm
See,
not surprised
I
with the
wish.
monster bombs you were doing all game, man.
I don't know if that's legit or I'm getting BM'd right now.
No,
I
you
No,
were
for
like
sure.
a tactical nuke onto their combo.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. It was like we were really confident in our products, like one of our main maps, and we rolled super hard. And then we got the Sunshine, and it just got shaky. And we're known for tilting, but we pulled it back. We pulled our heads back in Metalworks near the end. Yeah, it was just I don't know. It was just well played from everyone, really.
Yeah.
It was shout out Susu, a lot of salvage plays. He fucking went ham a bit. What else was there? Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know what else
You
to say.
shout
I'm
out
pretty,
Is
like,
your heart?
I'm pretty fucking.
Raylan, is your heart pumping right now? Like, are you
Bro, I
excited?
fucking like I freaked out when we
I
won.
wish,
Like,
man. I wish I was still like a 15-year-old fucking playing these games. So
Right.
I have no emotion. I have no emotion
hey,
for
he's,
this.
he's chilling. It's my first season into. It's pretty fucking. It's fun. It's full on.
No, I like it. I'm saying like I wish I was still like that. I think we
Yeah.
might have won if I had more feeling into it.
Yeah, of course. All the dedication. But
No,
yeah,
but you
anyway,
guys played
do it.
super well, man. I'm actually happy for you. You guys got to beat Dip and Sky, yeah?
For you,
For
we'll do
me.
it.
For me. If you guys need some coaching, I've watched their demos.
Hi, I got you.
I am here listening on the other team.
Yeah, Jack, I know.
Yeah, okay, Jack.
I've watched those Jack demos. They're not that good.
Yeah, right.
Oh, hello.
Other than that, guys, anything else? Oh, we've got our team leader in here as well.
What's going on, boys? Good question, Mitch. But congratulations. It's called. What's our name?
Got a
Guys, guys did well. But
They
yeah,
really took out your Death Star, didn't they, mate?
mate, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning.
Just
Season 33, he'll return. Season 33, boys.
I accidentally muted it, my bad.
Big
It's only-
shout outs,
only
guys.
the beginning, bro.
Our other players didn't want to come in, so we'll wrap it up for you since
Yeah.
I'm used to this as well. Big
We're
shout
gonna
outs
wrap it up.
Andy Roo, best roamer in the division. Tokka and Laz, best scouts in the division. Morph, best dayman in the division. And Time, mate, the guy's a lifesaver. You know, Oz unfortunately got tactical nuked, and we had to get a player in, and you know, nothing better but Time there. So fantastic. And also shout out to Air Flamion for being our coach throughout the season as well.
For sure. I'll actually follow that one up. Raylan, mate, what do you got? Shout some people out. Let's
Obviously,
go.
got the best scouts in the division, Susu Bill. Best
Can't
Roma.
say that.
I can say what I'm stealing your fucking shout out. Best Roma Scandal, best pocket, me of course. Best. I shout out Silva, our sub. He worked pretty well in the season, but sadly he had some issues, so we had to sub him. But still, shout out to him. He grinded really hard. Shout out Ozzy, Tao, Daz, fucking Yachty for the coaching. Bunch of other people that I really can't name, but you know who you are.
Alright, do I get shout outs?
Yeah, go on,
shout
Jack,
out, shout
mate.
out Egg, shout out Egg.
Oh, I shout out Egg, and I shout out Scrambled, and I shout out the worst players in the division, which is everyone on my team. And you know who you are, and that's all. Oh, and Heavy from TF2.
Goose, mate, what you got? Oh, you're
Alright,
probably
so
getting
just-
sick of this.
A couple quick ones to Dev, Precious, Grim, Klamath, Vasily, Sakura 69, Leo, Spicy Ham, Lad, Youch, Ched, Ratsoup, Cecil, Lux, Danny, Ethan, R4, Roman, Just Jazz, Jerry from Wagger, Mitch, and the whole Cap'n TV. Have a lovely night.
We're not capping TV.
That
It's
doesn't
not
even
Cap'n
matter.
TV, but
Team
we can
Fortress
shout
TV.
out.
I'm shouting them out. Put me on my platform, you know. They started my whole career. So shout out to bloody Cap'n TV, mate.
Oh, shout out back capping TV as well.
I'm just going to pop a quick shout out to Warrnambool. Stay safe down there, boys. Victoria, what if it was all just a fucking dream?
Just close
Thanks
the border.
for tuning in to Team Fortress TV's, what do you call it? Coverage of the Oz Fortress Season 28 intermediate semi-finals. Bad luck to the dark side, dropping down to third place on that one. Still a very good showing. And what's our name advancing to the finals. It's been a bloody good evening. It's been a bloody good evening. I have to check my Discord real quick so I don't miss anything. Before we do wrap up, there will be a Yomps tribute event this Saturday and Sunday morning in our time. And we'll be back with grand finals next week on the Capping Television channel. Thanks for tuning in, everyone who has done so. And I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Australian Team Fortress. Those of you who don't often tune into that one, fellas. Cheers for coming.
Thanks for putting up with my terrible internet and hardware.
You're very statistical. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,